How's it going, everybody? So if you're wondering what this is, we're playing Galaxian today, and so I tried to get the emulator to work, but here's the problem: literally no emulator would work because, well, I could play it, but it was so laggy that it was pretty much unwatchable. So what I had to do is that I had to download Namco Museum GBA, the Game Boy Advanced version of Namco Museum, and then put it on my Visual Boy Advanced emulator, and then record this version of the game, which seems to be exactly the same. Now let me change my webcam a bit. So yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, I had to record this version of the game. Now this version seems to work just fine, but the problem is that I don't know what I'm gonna do for future arcade games if literally no online emulators work. And the one online sort of emulator you can use for all arcade games called MAME is so obtuse that it's almost unusable. Like I have tried for months to get that thing to work. I still haven't figured it out. Like if you can figure out how MAME works, and if you can figure out MAME, then honestly you deserve a fucking medal. Because holy shit, I can't figure it out. So let's do this. Um, okay, I think it's okay. It's Z. Z is A. Oh my god, that is loud. Let me just turn that down for a bit. Um, hopefully you can hear this because I don't want to have to record this again. But this is Galaxian. This was released in 1979. This is the Game Boy Advance version of Galaxian on Namco Museum GBA, and I can't put this in full screen because it looks terrible. Um, hopefully you understand. Um, I didn't try the Namco Museum 64. That version of the game looks better than this one, but I'm not sure if it'll be laggy. I'm not really itching to try it out, and I just died. Um, if you don't know, this game is basically Space Invaders, but much better. It's much more advanced. You can tell. It's weird in just a year. Like Space Invaders, this is all no Space Invaders was 1978. So this only this was only came out a year after Space Invaders and already looks so much better. It's already such an improvement. Um, but yeah, it's a game. I think it kind of it really gets overshadowed by Galaga, which was pretty much a bit of a sequel to this game. And I mean, I don't blame it because Galaga is better in pretty much every way. It's just a better game. This version, Galaga has bonus stages. This one doesn't. It's just you just beat all the bug-looking spaceships and that's it. Hopefully I can. Okay, there you go. One. Um, Gotta love those compressed GBA sounds. Oh, come on. Come on. You got this. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Oh, I got it, but I died too. Nah, don't tell me. Okay, there we go. Don't tell me it glitched out. And it just goes on forever. It's such a amazing game. Um, anyway, sorry this isn't the original version of Galaxian, but you're gonna have to get used to that when I do a lot of these 80s arcade games, because if you want me to find out how MAME works, please, someone tell me, because I don't know. I'm not gonna be re-recording Galaxian, but I'm not gonna. Just know that I've played the original version and it's up, and there's original versions. It works just fine as long as you don't try to record it. So that's I'll leave I'll leave a link to it in the description of this video of where the online emulator I was trying for this game, if you really want to check it out. I don't know how you get a 1-up in this game. Oh wait, I think it's I don't know how many points it is in this one. Yeah. Uh, oh, there it is. I'm done. What are we at, 5 minutes? Yeah, I'll continue playing this game probably till about 10 minutes in, and I'll check the recording to see if it's good. I'll see if it's good. I mean, this game is definitely the most advanced we've played so far. I mean, again, it's kind of a shame that it got really overshadowed by Galaga, which came out, which was like I believe Galaga was 1981. Like, I have to check that, but yeah, it got really overshadowed by Galaga, just because Galaga is just pretty much like, it's just a better version of this game. But it's still fun. I mean, it's still like, I mean, usually games that have aged well are still fun to play today. Even primitive ones like Tennis for Two. Like, I mean, okay, maybe not that primitive, but like, I mean, I can certainly understand why in 1958, even if Tennis for Two wasn't released to the general public, I can still understand why Tennis for Two was like would be like so like engaging to scientists in like 1958, like when it was first released. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Oh, I managed to dodge that. That's pretty cool. I really don't know what to say, honestly. I kind of like ran out of things to say. Ooh. Ah. Okay, that was my last life. Oh, oh, it looks like we just start again. If we... Well... I'm gonna try to see if I can ever get, like, two hordes of, like, space bug things. I mean, in this version, it's really hard to tell, but if you play the original arcade version, they definitely look more like bugs. The GBA screen is just too small to really tell. And I died again. Well, let's give it another go. I mean, it's much better than the NES version, which I could have played, which is another version I could have played, but this version just looked better. It looked more like the original version than the NES version. I'm not sure what else to say. I've decided that I will be making the best hit songs of 2020 video, and hopefully I can make it this month too. Wouldn't that be neat? Yeah. That's gonna be like, if I do, it's gonna be like the only major video this month. I guess I can make like one major video a month, and that's about it. Oh, well, I lost a life there, and then most of it's just gonna be gameplay videos, I guess. Oh, interesting fact, Pac-Man, the original Pac-Man, is not on Namco Museum GBA. Like, I mean, because, like, when Galaga wasn't really working, I was just thinking, okay, there's like a million versions of Namco Museum. I have a Game Boy emulator. I'm gonna try that one. I know there's one on the N64, but I checked and I was like, I didn't know, but I was thinking to myself, I'm 50% sure there's a Namco Museum on the GBA, and of course I was right, and it had Galaxian in it. But what I noticed is that it did not have the original Pac-Man. There's Miss Pac-Man is on it, but not the original Pac-Man, which is super weird. I don't really understand. They managed to get pole position on this one. That's in this version. In fact, pretty much all of the Namco arcade games that were on the N64 Namco Museum, all of those are on GBA version except for the original Pac-Man. So that's what really intrigued me. So yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for future arcade games, because, like, there really isn't a version of, I mean, because, like, especially with, like, Donkey Kong, like, 1981, I mean, I don't need to say 1981, because I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm talking about anyway, but, like, Donkey Kong, that arcade game, like there's only like one version online I can find that has all 4 levels. And like that's the only version of the original Donkey Kong that has all 4 levels. Most of them only have like 2 or 3 of them, or missing one. So so is that the emulate is that emulator gonna work, or do I have to like I don't know. I don't know what I'll do if it doesn't work. I mean, because like Galaxian, this isn't really a big deal because it's literally just this, like over and over again. But Donkey Kong is a game where where it might matter. Um, well, that's it. What are we at? 10 minutes. Yeah, I think that's a good time to stop. Anyway, that was Galaxian. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm gonna check the video, make sure the sound is okay, that you can hear me and the game audio. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.